This is a big event. It's kind of like the calm before the storm. People are here to enjoy themselves. Tell us why this event is so important and the purpose of it.
You know, the great thing about being nominated for a Grammy or winning a Grammy for a songwriter is, you know, it's that moment when you go, all those bastards who told you were a loser in high school are going, you see, I really can write music. I really can write songs. It's a great celebration. It's a chance for the wet towel wizards back in high school to know that you were right about your dreams. And it's part of the great American dream machine, to make music for a living and be able to be honored for it. The first part, the making a living in music, is a huge part of what we do at ASCAP. I'm spending a lot of time in Washington, D.C. I've been president of ASCAP for 3 years, and we have the cultural phenomena of trying to make sure that people realize that when somebody writes a song, they deserve to make a living with that talent if people are buying the records and all. So.
And do you like, a lot of songwriters right now are also going in front of the board. There's artists like Neo, and there's artists like The Dream, and there's artists that Sean Garrett.
Tricky and The Dream, Neo, these are guys who have fabulous multifaceted careers and everything, and you know, they're born into a time when there are the most spectacular devices to listen to music. My wife is always screaming at me, get your face out of your hand. Why are you staring at your hand? What we love about this technology and the myriad kinds of technology that are rolling around is these are all wonderful ways to deliver our music, the best music in the world. We don't want to stop anybody. We don't want any of the rogue sites, the guys that are stealing music. Fact is, we don't really want to see those people disappear. We just want to sign them on board and make sure that, you know, that the music that they're playing, that the money for that gets back to the songwriter and they can make a living. You know, I was in New York. We had a membership meeting. I was walking back from the membership meeting, and my little umbrella was raining, and I heard, "Hiya, Mr. President," and I went, "Mr. President?" And I looked around to see who was that said, "Hi, Mr. President." It was a doorman at a hotel. And I walked in, he's got the little hat and the jacket and the whistle and all. I said, "How'd you know I was president of ASCAP?" He said, "Because I'm a member." I said, "No kidding." I said, "How you doing?" He said, "I'm exhausted." I said, "Why?" He said, "I was up all night writing." He said, "But you know what? I wrote a killer last night." And it was like, all right, that's who I represent. That's who ASCAP is. It's not the guys necessarily that you see on the old MTV show Cribs. It's not even always the guys that are here picking up awards or being nominated. It's an awful lot of people that are living a dream and trying to live a dream. We're doing our best to make sure they have a chance to have a shot at it, just like Tricky, just like Neo, you know, just like Adele.
And lastly, it's a big night tomorrow. Is there, you look like a music guy. Is there anybody you are absolutely rooting for, maybe an underdog to take something home?
My lips are sealed. This is not my first rodeo. We're pulling for everybody that makes this wonderful music that keeps our world going round. Between you and me, I'm a big Bruno Mars fan.